What up, YouTube? It's Dave Medic 1. I'm gonna do a video on my collection. Had a couple requests, and so here it is. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because collection videos take a long time to do, so we'll run through them real quick. Okay, first off, we have Spyderco Resilience. We got the Tenacious. Persistence. The Ambitious. Probably a handful of my favorites even. It's funny because they were like the low budget ones. Delica, old school, clip it model, serrated or partial serrations. Dragonfly, completely serrated, clip it model. Now we'll get into the Byrds, Spyderco Byrds, of course. Discontinued flat Byrd, followed by the Metal-Arc Hawkbill, serrated. We have the Crossbill, stainless. Discontinued G10 version of it, plain edge. Really happy when I got this one. Kind of hard to find. It's crazy. It's pretty inexpensive when it came out, but it's just one that I always wanted to get and hard to find, believe it or not. Got the CRKT FRN. Nice shape on this knife. I would love to get it in G10, but this is a large heft of a knife there. Pretty awesome. Glad I have it. Then we have the Byrd Raven. This is in G10. Liner lock. I wish all the Byrd series were liner locks. Alright, now we're going to move into the CRKTs. Starting with the Ken Onion Foresight. Ken Onion Foresight. Awesome knife. Really lucky to have got my hands on this one. IKBS bearing system. Really smooth. Next is the Ma Racer 8900. One of my favorite knives. Ergos are just nice. Just a well put together and designed knife. Smooth as butter action. All the hints of a custom without having to spend all that money. Alright. Ken Onion Euros. Titanium. IKBS. Super light. Titanium frame lock. Next we got the CRKT Drifter. Really like this for EDC, really small and compact, even though I do tend to, stick with the larger knives. Speaking of larger knives, Kit Carson M21 G10. It's got the auto lock system on this. Pretty nice. I haven't had a chance to open this up to find a way to disengage the auto lock system. It's the only thing I don't like about it. I wish you could turn it off that way. You can open and close it pretty easy. M16, also Kit Carson, frame lock. Really nice. Kind of a nice small tactical alternative to the other one. I like it, but I have a lot of more EDC, more knives to fit my EDC role, and this hasn't really been EDC'd at all, to tell you the truth. But it is pretty nice. Ken Onion Shenanigan. Butter smooth action. I mean, it's hard to believe this thing isn't an assisted knife because it opens up so easy and effortless. Really nice. Let me see. Excuse me. The Elshowitz Horus. Pretty nice, unusual knife. It's speed assisted. which is not really a normal feature on most CRKT knives, but you can find a few of the models with them on there. I like it, but you know, I would sell it or trade it. It's pretty cool. It's got a really unusual grind to it, and his scales are pretty unusual also. Alright, now getting into some Kershaws, of course. Cryo, spring assist. The Hinder collaboration. Pretty nice. Can't wait for the Cryo 2, which is supposed to be coming out here pretty soon. It's going to be a little larger. Only downfall in this knife that I've heard, well, not to me, but for most people, is they wish they would have came out with a larger version of that. So that is going to be coming out here soon. Compound. Pretty cool knife. Excellent choice for a budget EDC. Really, and it's spring assisted. Pretty cool. I have the Asset, partially serrated. I'm looking to get rid of this for pretty cheap, pretty reasonable. Just PM me if you're interested or wanting to trade or whatever. You know, very inexpensive EDC, just spring assisted and brand spanking new combo edge. You know, pretty good worker knife. Just I have a lot of knives that already fill that role. Next up, EDC All-Star Flipper Skyline. You guys know enough about that already. Looking to get rid of this knife too. Sell or trade. I have a lot of EDCs already, and this is very nice. I just would like something different than this. It is brand new, centered, all that good stuff. Really nice, lightweight choice for EDC. Next up, Kershaw work, or needs work. K90 design. Really like this knife. Very well thought out. Would love to see a larger version of this knife, but this knife is more than capable to handle all EDC tasks. It is a good size. Comfortable 3-finger carry. You may be able to swing 4-finger carry if you choke up on there, so pretty nice. Alright, moving along to some Bokers. Boker Plus S2. Love this knife. One of my favorites. Sniper Blade Works collaboration. Really cool. This shape is just suits. It's right up my alley. It's such a really cool knife. What would I like to see different on this? Not too much. Maybe a better blade steel. It is 440. Maybe to see it in a titanium frame lock or a frame lock version. That'd be nice. Next up, Boker Magnum. You know, low budget. Or Boker Mag Bulldog, excuse me. Low budget alternative to EDC. It is a larger knife. Nice heft to the blade and whatnot, but it's a hit or miss as far as quality control on this model right there. Is hit or miss on that. I've been lucky, but pretty cool knife. Next up, Klishnikov Auto. Love this knife. This thing is just it's just badass to open and close. Completely illegal in my state, so I don't really carry it too much. Next up, Boker Nopal utility blade. Excuse me, chisel ground. Nopal, I guess, stands for like cactus leaf. And that's where they get the name from. Wipe the slime off there. Pretty new. Haven't really used this as much as I thought I would. May consider getting rid of it or trading it. PM me if you're interested. Next up, SOG Twitch, speed assisted. One of my more favorite EDCs going out. It's very sleek, gentleman folder feeling, low ride pocket clip. Really good choice for smaller EDC. Senrei Mu 710, customized by Bauer 230. One of my other favorite knives. Moonglow inserts. I've gone over these stats on this knife many times before. Really nice knife. Won't ever get rid of it. It's pretty cool. Black and blue G10. Bead blast or stonewash blade. Really nice. Next up is another Senrei Mu, and this model number always eludes me. Looking to get rid of it or trade it or whatever. Just make me an offer. I'm not going to be greedy on this at all. I'll be pretty reasonable as far as I want to get rid of it to get some money into the knife fund to go ahead and maybe get a couple more knives in for review. PM me on that one. Vulcan VC003 spring assisted. A lot of people have asked me about this knife. Really cool. Really nice knife. I like it. Hollow ground, razor sharp, small handle, fits in the hand nicely, comfortable, and spring assisted. Definitely a knife company, obscure knife company, but it's a pretty good product so far. Alright, next one is my Enron MY803. I just recently got this MY803 from a trade. This one's actually stonewashed. The blade's stonewashed, and the frame lock on this side has been heat treated. The hardware's been heat treated, so it's pretty nice. This thing, the action on this thing, it is a poor man's Hinder, if you guys know. Boo, boo, no freaking knockoffs, da-da-da-da, or whatever, clones, but this is really nice. The action is really nice. You can do the deploy it with your middle finger on the bottom side. Flipper, really nice. Got it in black, or I just got this one in this week with the YouTube, the user I got this from went ahead and did the treatment to the blade, the stonewash, and the heat treat on here. I have a factory one here with the tan G10 with a satin, still has a satin finish on it, completely factory and not tampered with at all. Really nice. Amazingly enough, this one that I just got in a trade actually is smoother functioning than this brand new one I had in my hand. So, what do you say? Bad Blood Knives. Fire Splitter. Love this knife. Very heavy carry, but it is beefy. I mean, this almost feels like you could puncture a car door with it. I mean, really hefty knife. Good ergos on it. Even in reverse grip, it's just really awesome. It just screams tactical self-defense knife. Really hard user. The blade stock is pretty darn thick on this. Really nice. Alright, I acquired this week. Ontario Knives Utilitac. Like this knife a lot. I love the blade shape on it. It's very lightweight, even though it is a larger knife. And I like the grind on it and the feeling, the ergos and everything. Really nice. Reverse grip, really nice. Also screams tactical self-defense. The black's nice. It's a Joe Pardue design. Really nice. I may be getting one more of these in a different style blade or a different model, but it will be a Joe Pardue design along with the Ontario Rat 1 too, hopefully. So next up, HK Conspiracy. Just got it this week. Love this knife. Been messing with it a lot, playing with it. Titanium frame lock. Love this knife. Nice addition to my knife collection. Definitely something I've been wanting to get for a while. Kind of a desired or acquired taste there, but I like it. Next up, Quartermaster. Uh-oh, what the hell was that? Anyway, I think it's an eBay order notification. Quartermaster QT3 face pec model. Love it or hate it. A lot of people like it. A lot of people hate it. Really nice, unusual knife. Very thick blade stock. Heavy duty use, I say, on this. As far as there is a thick, the blade stock is very thick, and the grind on it is kind of, it's not really, it'll cut, but as far as fine cutting, or like, you know, I tried cutting newspaper with this, but it's not going to happen with this thicker blade stock until, unless I go ahead and regrind or reprofile the edge so it's a lot steeper than what it is now because of the thickness of the blade. But not a bad knife at all. I like it. It's cool. It's unusual. Just pretty much to fill the void of my Pit Boss that I just got rid of. So it's really nice. Next up, we got Tylite Cold Steel. Looking to get rid of this knife. Had a couple offers and they fell through. Guys, I only take PayPal, so you know it's just easier for me because the vendors that I purchase knives from take PayPal, so it's kind of hard to really get, money into PayPal, like cash to go somewhere or filter it into my PayPal account. So that's why I only get PayPal. Sell it or trade it or whatever. I mentioned a few of my knives in here that I'm willing to sell or trade. I can work a deal if you want a couple of them for, let's say, like, 2 or 3 knives for one really nice knife or whatever, or we can work something out. So, but I'm looking to get rid of this. It's just not my style. It's a cool knife, razor sharp. Tolerances are perfect. No blade play or anything on it. It's just a couple little little nicks on the handles there, but not bad at all. Next up is the the Tough Light. This is why I'm this knife right here is the reason why I don't mind getting rid of that Boker Nopal, because this fills the role of that. Really nice knife. Ergonomics are impeccable. This is my utility EDC knife there. It fits the role nicely. It's a really good knife. I strongly recommend it. It's pretty reasonable as far as price goes. I got a couple little odds and ends. This is a Bolstermatic Auto stonewash blade. Pretty nice. It's a little cheapy auto. Rides low in the pocket. It's very small. I got two of these. I have one in red, partially serrated. Same model knife. And last but not least, Spyderco Lightfoot. Huge monster knife. This thing is a beast. Like it a lot. I won it in a contest. I'd never get rid of it just for that fact. I got it from Alexander Dietz. Really nice. I like the way it feels in my hand. It's huge. It's just a really, really awesome feeling knife. I was almost thinking about getting another one. But really cool knife. Spyderco knives. So anyway, guys, that's my collection. I have a shitload more knives than this. This is just what I felt was worth looking at it. I've got a bunch of Bala songs and some other cheapy knives. I mean, you know. See what I'm saying? I got a bunch of other. And it's not even talking about my fixed blades or anything I got laying around. So I just figured I'd show you that much. So guys, thanks for tuning in. You guys asked for it, so there you go. Peace.